Two will enter, one will win. Welcome to the fight. Welcome to the knockout.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the semifinals of the knockout. It's pretty cool, episode 13. Today's matchup, we have Wolverine versus Darkseid. So, seems like a lopsided fight, but let's see what the contestants have to say about their argument. So, first up, let's introduce the man who'll be arguing for Wolverine, JB from Discovery Bay.
Hey, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. This is going to be interesting. Wait till you see the argument I present, as something special might happen tonight. You never know. Gods can be beaten, especially on YouTube.
Yeah. And arguing Darkseid, Burke Family 54, hashtag Forever Nasty.
I thought I was battling Captain America.
No Captain America.
Oh, shoot. Darkseid, he's a god. I'm going to beat JB.
Yeah, there you go. To summarize, who's in the next round now?
Yeah, that was literally the first thing you did. I thought I was arguing Captain America.
I really did. I was like,
awesome.
I know the Big Will is the Wolverine guy.
That's right. So, and I took Wolverine from Big Will, which was the
was he so mad?
It was a close.
He was pretty upset, yeah.
Wolverine,
oh yeah, I have that on tape. We're gonna have to show that back on the rewind.
Yeah. All right. So for a time we decided that Burke would open the arguments, followed by JB, and all that. So let's get things started. So
you're in such a rush. Let the chat come in. Let the people come in.
Sorry.
The chat is what's voting on this. They are the ones that are going to decide. So come on, let them give him a chance. Real quick, I want to go over the layout one more time.
Okay.
So he's going to argue first. How much time does he have?
Just opening statements, a few minutes, especially if you have to be out of here in 50 minutes or so.
Yeah. So don't let him ramble. Make sure we're cutting him off quick, right?
Brief little intro argument and all that. Then each get one. Then you get down to the mix. Basically, I'll supply questions here or there, but mainly it's just you two arguing it out. So I'm as little involvement as possible.
And then after he goes for his opening statement, then I'm gonna go. Is mine kind of an opening statement, or do I have to go in and ask him questions immediately, rebuttaling his opening?
It's not really a debate.
It's not a debate. It's just kind of like you give your side, your point, I give my point, and then we're gonna each get another counter, and then everyone votes Wolverine, and we win.
Yeah, I see. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm pretty sure the guy who goes second can always touch up a little bit in the arguments. But then again, like I said, I'm not an lawyer, so I can't.
I feel like I should get to go seconds because I was not the one who changed times on the day.
Oh.
I just want to put that out there. That was not my fault.
You're arguing the role of a god. Give me a break.
Yeah. Overruled.
Come on.
All right. So we got Max all the way over here from 1 a.m. So good to have you here, Max. Good to see you. And then you two, the only other ones in the comments. So just
well, no, Kate Kai just popped in, and I'm making sure that he knows to vote. Just making sure he knows to vote Wolverine.
Yeah,
Titus or Wolverine.
Right. So who does want for once and for all who wants to go first?
Definitely, Steve. You should go first.
All right, Bert, we'll let you go first. Then opening argument. So here we go.
Dang you, JB. Okay, so yeah. I'm arguing for Darkseid, which is, I've said this on every single show. He's a god. He is who Thanos was created after. Look it up. 100% true. He has I'll go over his abilities again here. We got superhuman strength, skilled hand-to-hand combat, genius level intellect. We got those boom tubes, teleportation, telepathy, telekinesis, and vulnerability, which I know Wolverine has, but he is not a god, and he doesn't have yes, I'm bringing it up right now. He does not have the Omega beams. He's nowhere near as good as Darkseid, the baddest dude in the DC universe. the baddest dude in the DC universe. He can't touch him. Darkseid is a god. He's going to beat Wolverine.
And you're up, JB.
Mic drop.
Is he? He's dropping the mic already. So okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a tale. You guys ready for the tale that I'm about to weave? Because this is important. In the last debate, I wanted to make sure everybody understood that it didn't matter this or that. The only thing that was important was those two gentlemen in the ring. And in this particular round, I think what's important isn't that Darkseid's a god and Wolverine's not a god. We already know about that. We know about the Omega Beams. We know about that. What's important about this particular battle on this particular night is the chat, because this battle is fought with a vote. And the vote is controlled by the chat. So if this particular night, on this night on YouTube, if the chat would like to see Wolverine lay the whoop ass on Darkseid, it's very simple. Go to the straw poll and vote Wolverine. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So
He didn't say, he basically just reconfirmed that Darkseid is better because he didn't say anything about Wolverine whatsoever. Not one lick about how Wolverine's better.
In this particular world tonight, the only thing that matters is the vote, right? And who gets the vote is what's going to matter, because we all know if we were going to have these two stand toe-to-toe to each other and Wolverine was going to go ahead and fight the Omega Beams or whatever, the boom tubes or all the other craziness that Darkseid has, it's not going to go well. But that doesn't matter, because that's not what's happening tonight, is it? What's happening tonight is that we're talking on the platform YouTube. And guess who controls the outcome of this particular fight? Not Darkseid's godness, not Wolverine's invulnerability, the people in the chat. If the people in the chat decide tonight's the night Wolverine lays whoop ass, then it's over.
Oh, shit. This is basically 1,700 subs versus 1,600 subs. Let's see if the birth.
Well, that's not even go there, because then if you're gonna actually go down to who watches it, you're gonna go. It's my 1,700 subs has 100 views. There's actually 100 people that watch my show.
Yeah, forget the ring. This is a street fight.
Hey,
this is a street fight.
Did you guys see that video of that wrestler guy in his backyard who broke both of his legs?
Messing around?
Like he just jumped off the ropes and like 2 feet, and both of his kneecaps went backwards and caved in. That's what's gonna happen to JB tonight.
That's what's gonna happen to me when Wolverine takes the bounding, right?
Hey,
but I'm just telling you, on any given night, anybody can win. And the cool thing about this particular, the way that he has this structured, is that Wolverine can actually win this. Where in comic book world, he has no chance. But in YouTube world, Wolverine has one hell of a chance, because it really depends on the people in the chat. If they want to see Wolverine lay the beat down tonight's your night to make that happen, because it could probably never happen ever again. Make tonight a special night, folks. Go ahead and vote Wolverine.
It's like he's been in a debate class where he doesn't have to answer.
I have nothing to argue.
He only talks about what
it was the only thing I could think of. It was the only thing I could think of.
Too many of the presidential debates where they've just been skipping over the question and just talking about what I want to go back to this. I want to go back to this. I want to talk about this.
Back to this. Unruly. Welcome to the chat and vote Team Wolverine.
Team Darkseid. Darkseid is a god, a Mega Beams anti-life equation.
Anti-life.
Blah,
blah, blah. On any given night, that is true, but not tonight, my friend. Tonight, Wolverine is the victor.
It's like a god versus a child, but because the child is super loud, that's all we're hearing.
Max, see, I feel where Max is coming from. He's saying, yeah, but how would Wolverine win?
He wouldn't.
That's the beauty of this.
He would not win.
That's the beauty of YouTube.
I don't see
in a YouTube debate, Wolverine can win. He can. It would be the biggest upset ever.
I'm not going to
vote. How can Steve argue a god Darkseid and lose to Wolverine? How? He did it on YouTube. That's how.
Well, I don't see how Darkseid's supposed to beat Wolverine exactly. I mean, we saw in the last, I think X-Force, the newest one, X-Force book, whatever, like Wolverine was in lava, emerged basically as all skeleton or whatever, but he wasn't dead. So his Omega Beams wouldn't really kill him. You know, his superior strength could beat the hell out of Wolverine, but his healing factor would just, you know, heal right up. So what's Darkseid's got that's supposed to be an edge to Wolverine?
He's a god. He's
it.
not going to lose. He's a god.
He's not gonna kill Wolverine.
Isn't the definition of a god you can't die? Well, right now the X-Men are continuously being brought back, so I can't make Wolverine a god too.
He's not a god. He is not a god. Let me know when he has some.
Hasn't he been to hell and back? I could have swore Wolverine's been to hell and back.
Let me know when he's got all that. Okay.
And you know what? For the folks in the chat and the layman as myself, can you please explain to us in less than like 20 minutes? What the hell is the anti-life equation? Explain it to me. It's a mathematical equation, actually, right? It's a piece of information. Explain it to us.
It's like
why is that so powerful? Why is a piece of a long equation so important? And how is that going to beat Wolverine?
It gives the user complete control over thoughts and emotions of all living beings in the universe.
In the DC universe.
Yeah, DC.
Okay. In the DC universe, not necessarily in the Marvel universe.
Dude's stretching over here.
I'm just stretching because I'm going to stretch it even one more time. You're specifically talking about his invulnerability and all these things he can do wonderfully in the DC universe. Maybe none of that shit translates to the Marvel universe. Now, guess what? None of it has to come here to the YouTube universe. My chat can say, keep that shit in the DC universe. Wolverine's coming with the claws. What do you got if you don't have your anti-life equation?
And
here's what I'm going to say: the anti-life equation.
Being Trump tonight.
Yeah, you're not giving me any time to speak over here, bro.
Right.
The anti-life equation affects everyone.
Hey, let's not go there. Fair game. Let's have a good time tonight.
I'm even getting cut off by the host over here. The anti-life equation affects everyone regardless of they're mutant or not. And also, we do know that Wolverine can die because Mr. Comics 89 said he cannot. Have you ever seen Old Man Logan? Dude dies. Spoiler, dude dies at the end. Wolverine can die. Darkseid is a god. He's got everything you'd ever want as a villain, as a person with abilities. He's a god. I mean, I don't really need to see anything else other than he's a god. So we're talking about straight abilities, and he's a genius. He would figure out a way to get rid of Wolverine if they had to do hand-to-hand combat. So was that enough words for you, Mr. Remy?
Wolverine shock value. Right? Come on, let's see something
which,
special.
By the way, Poser, I don't know if you've looked at it or not. JB,
I guarantee you, if he
anything about why Wolverine would win, he's not said anything about why Wolverine would.
I'm telling you why Wolverine will win. I've already mentioned it. I mentioned
Wolverine. Yeah, he hasn't said anything about why Wolverine is better. So
why is
if you want a reason why Darkseid is better? Listen to what I'm saying. I'm actually laying out facts. This dude's over here just not saying anything. I don't even know what side he's on. That's sad.
That side. I'm on that side. Point the wrong side.
Whatever.
There you go.
He has a family.
Okay. So people may think I've lost my mind.
Burke family, Darkseid.
People may think I've lost my mind. They're like, JB, what are you thinking? You can't win this argument. But I'm saying, why not? Anything can happen. This guy's wearing a tank top and it's snowing over there. Anything can happen. Things are crazy out there. Let's get crazier, folks. Let's have him retitle this. Have him retitle this video, "The Night Wolverine Beat Darkseid." That's what we're talking about. That's gonna get some views.
This is like the most loyal.
I don't even know what I can argue. I seriously, guys, I looked at this in all types of different. So, Wolverine, yes, come on, man, I love Wolverine, but we're talking about Darkseid. I don't even know if he can get close enough to the guy, right? Yeah. I don't even know if he can get close enough to him. So I had to come up with something that I could argue. So what do we want to see? Do we really want to see just Darkseid lay the whoop on Wolverine from 100 yards away? That's no fun.
I think that the results here, JB, it's not looking good for you, bro.
Dude, it was done earlier. It was funny. Anti-Monitor so people from different universe can kill him. Got killed by the anti-monitor. So people from different, yeah, there you go. All we have to do is Jules Guy Titus coming through. If I could get to him, yeah. If
That is
Wolverine
not
gets
Burke
to him,
family approved.
that is not Burke
That's
family
nasty
approved.
approved.
You're going to be going into timeout in the Burke family show.
Yes, yes. Hey, I'm surprised that you've yet to mention how you won a Hulk 181 first appearance of Wolverine.
What does that have to do with anything?
It's just something cool to show off, man. I mean,
I did hang
you're
it back
one of-
on the wall, though. That now that you mentioned it, I did
there's
hang it back
3
on the
people
wall.
I know with the Hulk 181, and you're one of them.
Well, since we're technically arguing technicalities, we can say who's going to win the fight. Okay, who has the more valuable book?
Hey, man, that's a good point. I like comic book Poser. Where was Poser? I asked for help. Nobody reached out to me. If Wolverine could withstand the force of the Dark Phoenix, he could withstand the force of Darkseid. He
No.
could battle right through your Omega beams. He'll battle through the Omega beams.
Anti-life equation.
Damn with the anti-life equation. What the hell does that
Boom,
mean?
dude. He
It's
just
a
boom.
freaking piece of math on
Dude, boom. Wolverine straight to the sun.
You got
He
anti-life
boomed to
and
him.
Phoenix,
He boomed
though.
to him.
He
Boom,
just do this. Boing.
Boing.
Get him out of here.
But not tonight. Not tonight. He's not. Tonight,
He is.
Wolverine beats him tonight. Tonight's the night Wolverine beats him. He says, take your anti-life. I don't believe in it. And if he doesn't believe in it, then it doesn't matter. He tries to boom to him away, and he says, no, stop. I'm coming straight for the jugular. Boom, boom. Goes berserker mode on him because that's what happens tonight. You want to know how I know? Check the vote.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not good.
Darkseid can't boom him away.
It's not good.
It's not good.
Technically, Burke, he can't boom him away because then they would just use a Krakoa gateway and get back.
Oh,
You know,
He's using all the good stuff.
Well, you talking
Yeah.
about the House of X, Powers of X stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I did read that, but I didn't know about whatever. Darkseid's going to beat his butt.
well, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome, Proposer.
Yes, he is.
Come on, Poser.
I said this earlier.
But he teaches the debate class in school.
He is like
He's a teacher.
he's like Donald Trump. He's coming. He just keeps cutting me off.
I got
What
no
are you
shot
all
at
for
this.
now?
It's
I'm
10
just
to
saying,
2 already. I'm
He is
toast.
debating like he's doing not good.
He's debating like a
Not good.
lawyer. This is the most lawyeristic fight so far, and I'm kind of liking it.
Hey, real quick, not that this is a little off topic.
Yeah.
Last Ronin comes out tomorrow. Who's your guys' favorite turtle?
I don't even read Turtles.
Leonardo.
Last Ronin will be the first Turtle book I ever read tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
That'll be the first Turtle book I've
I need
ever
to
cracked
send
open
you
to
Power
read
Rangers and TMNT.
tomorrow. That'll be the first time ever.
Leonardo is my favorite because I like his swords, and blue is my favorite color. So Leonardo is hands down. So anyway, so
What does
But,
this mean? Wait a minute. He doesn't even have the anti-life equation?
Yeah, he
What are
does.
you making some shit up here, Berg?
No,
he doesn't even
does.
have it? Tim's
He
telling
does.
me he doesn't even have it.
He does.
at times I
What do you-
think.
does he have it or he doesn't have it? It's a big
Well,
deal here. If he can
it's
just
like-
flick somebody away with it, and if he doesn't
it's
have it,
like-
that's,
It's
that
Thanos
changes
in the
everything.
Infinity Stones. Like
Huh?
it's like Thanos in the Infinity Stones. He's going after it, trying to get it.
Oh, so he doesn't have it.
Oh, he does. He gets it. He doesn't have it right now, obviously.
Mm.
We got a Michelangelo fan.
Mikey and Raph.
Raph was like my second. Although
Hey, I got a
never
question for
understood
you. You're a
those,
big turtle fan, right?
size.
What issue? What? And I don't know the answer, but I think you do. What issue did they actually assign colors to the turtles?
It was like this. I want to say it was the second volume.
So through the whole first volume, there wasn't a
No, the
specific
covers-
color for a
The
turtle.
covers were color, but not the.
Oh, the interiors were all black and white, so
I
it didn't
believe
matter. You
so.
couldn't tell.
I believe so.
You'd be able to tell by personality.
Ooh.
You definitely able to tell by personality. They're all distinct.
Oh. I wonder if the color to a specific character came because of toys.
Okay. Do you want to know how they got the colors, like the different bandanas?
All right.
That was from the TV show. The TV
Because
show
of the-
came up with that because they wanted to be able to distinguish. them
Cartoon to sell the toy. There would never have been a cartoon if there wasn't a toy.
So they came up with the toys and the TV. You need to watch the the toys that made us.
I love that show, man. I love
You
that
need to watch it
series.
on a
What is it,
TMNT. It's the
man?
best one.
No, the best one was the Star Wars, man. Come on.
But
To think that all of those figures are that size because that jackass went, how tall should Luke be? And he went, this tall. And somebody went up there and measured his fingers. And that was how tall Luke was. And everything was based off of Luke. That's an amazing story.
I didn't watch that one. I'm not a Star Wars person.
Into the air. Oh, alters his skeleton. Oh,
sorry.
Size into nothingness. Thanks for breaking that down, Max. I appreciate that.
But as far as fight, like I said, one of my arguments I would have brought to the fight if this was me arguing Wolverine against Darkseid, I would have argued that Darkseid has his own army as and God in Apocalypse, but so does Wolverine with the nation of Krakoa. This wouldn't be just a one-on-one fight. This would be a
JB, are you reading X-Men?
I read.
I went through the whole House of X, Powers of X, and got up to about issue 6 on the current run and stopped. Because there's too many titles, which is something I also mentioned. There's too many freaking titles.
There are.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, what do you think about that, Burke? Exactly. How do you?
I don't say anything. I won.
Oh,
Come on. Yeah, don't say anything else now.
He does have an army. He does have an army. He's a god. The X-Men are nice, but they're not. And
Matt wants to introduce all the X characters into it and say, okay, well then Wolverine's not fighting the fight.
Phoenix, and then you got Apocalypse, and then you got Magneto, and you got but this is Wolverine versus Darkseid, 1-on-1. Who wins?
okay.
The guy.
Well, on any given night, it depends on the vote right now, which is not going that well. But hey,
Yeah,
that is a good one, Poser. That is a good one.
Yeah, really, for this to be effective, JB needs to have read a DC book, and Berg needs to acknowledge that Marvel exists.
I have Wolverine.
I'm not. Yeah, I actually got all my information on Darkseid earlier here with this fourth world anti-life equation, the source, Omega beams, boom tubes, controlled by the mother box. I just learning about this character. I'm not really big on him, but I just knew that he was a god, and it was not going to go my way.
So, well, since we don't seem to go anywhere, do you want to just look at the results and then just have fun talking until?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and show the results, and then we can we can talk about current news and what's going on.
Let's get the screen up here to the straw poll.
I want to find out how many copies of Last Ronin Burke bought.
So let's see. Am I there?
2.
There we go.
2?
Right.
That's it?
All right, here we go.
How many exclusive covers are there?
71.
The results are landslide for Darkseid.
It's morphin' time.
This guy.
I was ready.
I love it.
Hi, Dad.
Damn, and one of those votes was mine. Wow.
Well, the other one was Titus then.
Titus, thank you so much. I appreciate your support, my friend.
Wait, did you vote for yourself?
You can go ahead and vote,
voted
Max.
for myself.
Yeah.
I did not vote for myself this time. I did last time, and it was the deciding vote.
Hey, you ready for this? The last debate that I was on with Comic Book Poser, 2 people debated me. They probably both voted on their side. I only voted on my side, so I went into the vote -1. Hey, Poser, what was the final vote?
-1.
I lost by 1.
You know what, though? I want to redo because I got shafted on which topic I got. I got completely shafted, just like you kind of did tonight, going up against Darkseid.
That's fun, man. I just want to have a good time with it.
Well, that's what season 2
I
is
thought this was my only angle was to try and say, hey, screw that. Let's have Wolverine win tonight. Because it is based on a vote. Team Kansas on this one.
So he works 10 minutes from me. We work in the same school district.
But yeah,
Nice.
this is what season 2 is going to be all about. Technically, is basically it's all going to be random and all that. It's going to be randomly assigned. So unless I don't try and make the characters all relatively even, it might end up being Darkseid versus Wolverine in one of the fights, just because of it as is. Unless I come up with some sort of, lifeline in a sense where you can bring a partner, kind of
Tag a friend.
tag a friend in kind of a thing, But
I'm taking Franklin Richards' tag. You're it. Go ahead, fight this guy, will you?
well, I didn't see either show, but so I can't.
But I will say this: I went up against Mo from what is it, Dudes Talking Comics? I want to say he's a really good dude. He did a good job. He deserved to win. He did a better job. I'm not a debate person,
Well,
but I'm 3-0. So
I will admit, Max, that I would not have thought of JB's argument. I would have thought too technically. But I would have, like I said, I kind of did at least partial. One of my points would have been that I would have been dragging Allies into it because
he would have brought that army.
If this is Wolverine versus Darkseid, I'm not going to go toe to toe with a god by myself. I'm going to have my army there, Plus Darkseid, because Darkseid, if everything I know of the character wouldn't just
it came out,
wouldn't just
send everybody out.
He would have been like, yeah, go Furies, go Granny. Go take care of them for me. I'm going to sit here on my throne.
What's that guy's name? The one that commands his army? We saw him in the movie.
It was that, crap. Someone with Wolf. Wolf away.
Yeah, Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf, there you go. So, yeah, like I said, so I would have been like, he would have brought an army first. So, therefore, you need to get an army to get to Darkseid. So, I would have brought an army, then you got Dark Phoenix, or you got Magneto, you got Charles Xavier, you got,
Yeah, I would have called my girlfriend. Phoenix would have.
So I would have brought Rogue to just go touch Darkseid.
Touch him real quick.
So
we would have had a bamf over to him and touch him.
Don't know. But like I said, that would have been my one play, or one of my.
That's the whole Team X-Men.
Hey,
that would have been interesting I bet you the X-Men could have beat him as a team with the different abilities.
Maybe.
You just kind of laid it out right there.
Hey, I looked it up, JB, and I was right. Volume 2, first appearance of the full color TMNT team.
Very nice. Well done. You know your shit.
I do.
So you said there's 72 or 71 covers for
71 covers for Team
71 covers. Wow.
It's almost like, okay, they did they push it back once.
Wow.
Because they changed artists, but I also feel like they push it back again to try to get more people to do exclusives.
Dude, I mean, Very Gary's got his own cover.
I think it's almost sold out too. I bought the one that Dustin from Two Bros put out there because it's the Rest in Peace Jabroni cover.
Oh, I didn't even see that yet. When did that come out?
It's on the same website I announced all those exclusives for.
All your exclusives. You guys in the exclusive announcements.
I do.
It's all right. You know what I'm going to do? I got an idea.
What's up?
Ooh, never mind. You'll see it in the next show. Burke's going to break an exclusive announcement. It may be a couple of days old, but
all right.
We're just going to go ahead and edit that into the show.
Here's the link to anyone that wants to buy that.
Yeah, throw it in there.
Well, I'm not. Can I be a moderator so I can drop that link?
Yeah, I think so. See,
or you can put it in the private.
You can
drop it.
There you go. Just copy and paste that in there.
All right.
Damn.
All right. Move it over here.
And bam.
So that's
that didn't work. Hold on.
That's the Fallen Brothers Rest in Peace Jabroni cover.
That's awesome. I gotta see. Come on.
He was actually supposed to be the third member announcing covers for Simple Man's.
There you go. There you go. There's his link or whatever he wanted to share. So yeah, congratulations for moving to the final round. So it'll be you against most likely Thor.
Most likely Thor.
But I wouldn't argue.
Dude, this is awesome.
It is. So who are the other two people left?
Southern Comic Geek with Bishop from X-Men Team Gold and Lady Fantastic with Thor. So you better bring your A game because she bites. Lady Fantastic bites if she.
I've been relying a lot on Darkseid's abilities to get me through, and it's helped.
Yeah, nice pickup getting him.
So yeah, but yeah. So
all right, man, I got it.
I think I even messaged him. I said that's who I wanted. I think I messaged you about that.
Well, there you go. I got that book. I am pumped.
Oh, did
on
you
that.
just order it?
Yeah, I just did. Is there a discount code I can apply?
Thanks 10. Wait, is that your first time ordering from them?
Yes.
First 20.
Oh, do I have to spell out first?
Yes.
FRST.
Usually do.
Yeah, first 20.
Oh, money, baby! Boom! That was an $8 save. Sweetness.
You're like the second or third person today that's bought that book because I told them about it.
That's fucking sweet. That's awesome, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, man. I'm. It's of all the covers that came out, that's the one that means the most. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, this is a keeper, man. I'm gonna go get me a DGC on it.
You still doing those? I didn't know if you were still doing those.
I don't
Well,
know.
I think you gotta ask. You gotta ask real nice.
Yeah, that was fun.
Awesome.
That was fun.
Definitely a lot of fun.
Did you like me sending that message saying, I'm actually not gonna, I'll be there on time.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, when I'm reading going, I hate to do this so late. I'm like going, but I'll be there on time. So it's like, haha, that's good. That's good. Yeah, because notoriously you two are the hardest to wrangle for time.
I said yes to everything. Just letting you know.
Yeah, no, it was me. My fault.
Well, it's okay.
I was delaying the whooping, trying to come up with a strategy that I could see. I could not come up with a strategy. Besides, you said grabbing the teams, and I didn't think that would really fly.
It looks
so
like
I figured go for shock value.
Hey Burke, you got a question down here.
Is that an ASN 31694? No, it's not. It's a wait, go back. Oh, that's a ASN 361 9.0. But if I resubmit it to get it pressed and clean, I do think it could be a 9.4. I'll grab that and my other really cool book.
Yeah, the one to the right of it.
Dude, isn't it snowing over there? You are in shorts and a tank top.
Not snowing inside.
He's busting the guns.
Okay, so I just got this recently for my birthday.
Nice.
Oh, awesome, bro.
And then
we could be twins.
This.
Oh, nice. I just finally picked up my first raw copy of that from
yes.
HGM Law.
Yeah, that's my Darkseid 1. We're twins.
Nah.
We rigged it. I rigged it because of that.
Oh, right. This one was pressed by my sponsor, comicbook_pressing. I had to crack it, press it, and I resubmitted it. It was a 9.4, and it came back a 9.6.
Oh, my God. How many sponsors do you have?
2. Well, kind of 3, but 2 official.
You have 3 sponsors on your channel. Do you disclose that when you say that you're monetizing and then it asks you if you're sponsored, or you just kind of
No, because I don't get money for it.
Oh.
So I get other things.
Other things.
No, I don't know.
Gotcha. Well, this is that's the dream one of these days.
Maybe remembers this one.
Oh, that one was the pickup, dude. That ended up being a 3.0. Wow.
It should have came back a 4, but I'll take a 3.
All day. That was still.
Maybe was on the live stream when I got it that day.
Unbelievable. You just happened to be in the right place at the right time, man.
Yes. I was like, JB, can you go live with me? I have a really cool book.
Holy crap.
And then this is the book they were asking about.
Oh, yeah.
So I used to have a 9.8 of this, but I needed some money. I sold it last year, but I have a 9.0. I'm still
signed.
Happy.
Yellow label. Bye.
You see, I got a. Which one's mine?
Newsstand. Nice.
I forget. I think mine's an 8 or a 9, a 9.02. It's not signed, but
it's that Punisher is NFS, not for sale.
I didn't hear not for a trade.
No, just like JB's Hulk 181 is not for sale.
No way.
Remember when everyone thought that you like rigged it, like they sent it to you on purpose?
Dude, that thing sat on my floor for a month. I went to Chicago, and that thing was sitting on the floor over here.
I can't do it, man. I gotta open it almost right away. Like I have a CGC box.
You cannot believe what I have got sitting over here, and I've been sitting on it a week, and I'm nervous as all hell to open it. And once I say it, you're gonna know why I'm nervous. But I got that $450 Chino Comics and More box sitting over here. That mystery box.
Yeah.
And I know there's fortunately and unfortunately, but the first couple people that opened them up, it wasn't good. So I've just like been, hey.
Yeah. At most, what I can do is open it, recording it, so I can turn it into a premiere. But yeah, I can't sit there and stare at it going, it's insulting me. It's saying,
so mine came in today from CGC, and I wanted to do the video with my wife, and she's like, "Let's do it tomorrow after I put on makeup." So I'm gonna wait till tomorrow.
Oh, you're gonna wait? All right.
I already know.
Didn't she look? Oh, you know what they are? Okay.
But she doesn't know what books they are or the grades, so it's gonna be fun.
Okay. All right.
So
how many books total?
4.
Nice.
And
were you smart and did like all 4 moderns and okay? Because I sent 4, but yeah, 2 were silver, 2 got a special label, 2 got this, and I ended up getting like 4 separate shipments back and spent all kind of money on it. It was stupid.
So I will say I don't want to spoil it, but one of the 4 did not come back to grade I wanted it to. The other 3 did, and those 3 are all $200 plus books. So.
Ooh. Now, are all of 4 books keepers or all 4 books flippers or?
I'm not flipping any.
Or now that the one didn't come back the grade you wanted, that one's on its way out?
No, that was actually sent to me by a friend anyway. So
okay. They're all keepers. All 4 of them?
Keepers.
Very nice. Very nice.
So briefly back to the show and all that. So
we're in a show? What happened in the show?
I'm working with Southern and Lady because I think Southern's out of town or he's a little busy right now. So it might be a week and a half, 2 weeks before we have the second finale. So you have plenty of time, Burke, to come up with arguments for both. Both Burke, not both. Both.
I don't need to.
Bishop.
Thor. You just need. Yeah, there's no way Thor.
We need more than 2 words. Darkseid is.
Yeah.
Darkseid is.
Guess what? Thor's a god too. Now what?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
And all he has to do is just drop his hammer on top of Darkseid.
It's not even a hammer. Yeah, he won't get up. That's hilarious.
Be like Loki on the Rainbow Bridge. This isn't funny.
That's good. All right. What else you guys got planned this week? Anybody else? Anything?
I got some comics on my channel tomorrow night to talk about how to run a comic book YouTube channel.
Nice, Paul. That is awesome.
Brian is super cool.
Nice, cool.
I talk to him all the time. Like
that's sweet.
So
yeah, we'll have to tune in for that. I got to do a show again, man. I just have not been inspired to do any lives recently.
Yeah, I don't really like doing lives anymore. I prefer recorded videos, honestly. But
yeah,
I'm doing 4 live shows in 4 days this week. So today's number 2.
Okay. This is my second live show this week. I was on with Big Will yesterday.
Oh, that's the auction.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to have more of an argument than he is a god.
Yeah, because this one cancels out. Well, so am I. And so yeah, this will definitely involve some more finesse. Or at least a second argument. So anyway, anything you guys want to shout out on your channels or what's coming up before?
I just reached 1,600 subs. Dropping daily content.
You can send this way.
Crushing.
It's been fun.
I'm still trying to get up there.
He's on fire. Steve's on fire, man. But you're dropping all that content all the time.
That's
good stuff. Yeah.
I'm working real hard.
Yeah, it shows. That's why the channel's growing. I'm definitely gonna have a Friday show because I got a guest. So the nerd news, the full blown hour-long show on Friday. I've got a couple things that I've been working on that are in the editor because I'm having a lot of fun with Filmora right now. I got another pop video that's in the editor right now, very similar to my Halloween one, but just in a different theme. And then my top 10 video to music that's really super quick. It's doing really well for me considering that most of my videos don't get 100 views.
Oh yeah,
So-
that animation you have on there is pretty nice.
Well, now I cleaned it up. Oh, now here I'm rambling on. My best video that I've ever edited was the DC Future state. I redid it because it was tough to see the lettering on it, and I made the graphics bigger and brighter, and I exported it out in 4K Ultra HD. I'm gonna release that on Saturday. So and it's so much cleaner. So I'm just having fun with some of the editing.
Cool.
It's fun. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm the winner.
Yeah.
Thanks, Max.
Yeah, and I have a video I think dropping in an hour, or
You do.
either an hour or 15 minutes. My new comic book day from last week. So
All right.
because I get my books in the mail, JB, they're always late. Stop.
Got
Shit.
So that'll go up probably Saturday.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, I keep on wanting to make a thumbnail of me a thumbnail for a new comic book day haul. Going, they come in the mail. That's why they're late, JV.
Oh man.
Since
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Another ass whooping. My YouTube record now in these types of events is 1, and I don't even know how many losses I've taken, man. Too many losses to count. But I do have 1 victory.
So yeah, at least on this that I know of, we won on that
2.
one day.
No, I got 2 victories. 2 victories because I beat Meta in that debate. So I beat Meta in a debate, and I beat Big Will with his own character, which really pissed him off. And then every other time I've basically taken the loss.
Well, if I don't get enough volunteers to fill up a second season, however many I choose to do, you're more than welcome to come back. And all that,
anytime.
like I said. So I'll have a certain number of guests and all that, and then I'll have a twice the size list of people to choose from. That way, it can be pick whoever you want, and I'll just knock it off the list as it goes on. So, and that's what we'll do. And I am leaning more and more towards the idea of heroes on one side, villains on the other, and then for the final, we have a hero versus villain argument. So
I like that. I think that's the way to do it.
Yeah, it'd definitely a lot more fun when you get to play down and dirty with villains, because then you can actually have arguments like mine where it doesn't matter. He's a villain. He'll do what he wants.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So, yeah. So, well, it's been about, 43 minutes right on the dot right now. So it's been a lot of fun. So quick shout out in the chat here. Max, thank you very much for showing up early and staying up late. Titus, if you're still here. Hidden Gem Comics, thank you very much for showing up. Yeah, you're probably still here. They said right there. Legion of Comics, thank you for your contributes to the chat as well. Let's see, who else do I remember? Oh, Comic Book Poser, how could I forget? The guy who wants to be on. Make sure I write that down, that he wants to be on there.
Yeah, make sure you get that on there.
Because I've been trying to create a list of people who said they were interested, so that way it's just easier to reach out after this is over. So that's there. One of my guests. How dare you? Let's see. There you go.
Apparently my daughter's not asleep yet, so I need to go help with that. So
Okay.
let's
go and wrap it up. So thank you everyone for showing up, for voting. Thank you, Burke and JB, for being my guests. I'll reach back out to you, Burke, after we have the other semifinale, and you have an opponent, so then we can get a date with you two.
Just ask them, and then that way I can just say yes, because I'm the easy one to work with.
Yeah. So, all right. Take care, everyone. Stay safe out there. And as I always like to say, happy collecting. And like JB says, we had a good time.
It's morphin' time.
Morphin' time. Well, we had a good morphing time.
Morphin' time.
Take care, everyone.